And good day. This is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football. We're going over a major recruiting power like we did a couple times with the University of Illinois, Iowa, New Mexico, Wyoming, and all that in the state of Illinois. So today we are going to do the University of Wisconsin. Have always been good at recruiting in the Illinois, especially the northern parts. They've always had a little bit of a battle between NIU up north, but they get them big boys up north in the Crystal Lake area and a little down south. Um, they had a little controversial thing happen between them with Lyons Township because of Ben Bryant. They pulled the scholarship away, but again, I don't go into speculation. I don't go into rumors, but I wish people would stop speculating and going into rumors about what happened. If you found out the facts, you would know the truth. So let's go into University of Wisconsin recruiting again. A lot of high school coaches still feel good about that Alvarez trade. They have no problem. They understand what Barry Alvarez was, the former coach of Wisconsin, and what he represents, and what the Badger Nation represent. They have no problem. There's a strong alumni association in the Chicagoland area from the University of Wisconsin. Now, the University of Wisconsin has always been good at drafting, not drafting, sorry, it have been recruiting athletes in Chicago and like I said up north suburbs, linemen from Crystal Lake and everything. They got Glenbard West Sam Bronner. They got Glenbard West Sam Bronner. They got Bolingbrook Isaiah Green last year, and if I'm not mistaken, they got I'm, I'm forgetting his name out of Illinois. Another player out of Illinois that was really good from Highland Park, Vopasenta. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but what Coach Chryst has done, the coach of Wisconsin, is he's done the same thing as Barry Alvarez has done in the state of Illinois, has done in Illinois, and it's always been he does what he did what the tree has done, what Alvarez has done is a little bit of what Iowa has done, based on character and everything else. They go off of players off of character because they know that they can't get the kid the good grades and a bad attitude. Now Jim Leonard, their defensive coordinator, is thought of highly in the state of Illinois. Um, I believe is a former Badger, very, 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 very well uh, respected, and you have you have Coach Beckerfield, a defensive line guy who's really, really, really respected too by the big boy coaches in the state of Illinois. And you have I keep forgetting this guy's last name. This guy always kills me. I keep forgetting his last name. What is he? Sorry about this. Where are you? I'm trying to find you. Oh, Joe Rudolph, offensive line coach. Another guy. The big boy coaches are well respected in the state of Illinois. There's no question to it. It's just like Iowa. They're they're respected, and that whole Wisconsin staff after I forgot Brett Bielema left and went down south. They were able to bring to still retain that sorry, excuse me, that Alvarez tree, which is really, 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 really impressive. Now, Wisconsin, Wisconsin football right now in the recruiting game with the high school coaches and me talking to high school coaches and their feelings about Wisconsin. This is what I've personally have seen. The young coaches don't understand with the whole thing between Wisconsin and Ben Bryant. The older coaches do understand because the older coaches understand what Wisconsin football is about and what it's not about, and that's the whole situation between that. And there's a lot of coaches that still have respect for the University of Wisconsin. It just seems like the younger coaches that don't know that much about recruiting and what happens are angry about it. So it's quite interesting. But again, Barry Alvarez still care still carries a strong pull in the state of Illinois, and he always will. He's one of those type. He even though he's not involved with the coaching staff, he still has pull in the state of Illinois, and always will have pull in the state of Illinois because he's well respected. And that last name Alvarez means something. Just like Ferentz, just like Harbaugh, that name means something. So it's really, really special. So, but that's just my take and what I've heard from coaches about Wisconsin football and their recruiting in the state of Illinois. Still respected. Still, how do you say? I can't. It's weird to say, but like, still honored. Basically, still honored in the state of Illinois. They do a great job. I know their their defense coordinator that went to that left for was LSU, Ardano still very fought high love when he left down south. But so far, great job by the University of Wisconsin. They're going to still recruit good. There's gonna be coaches that are still Illinois coaches that are still angry about the whole thing, and they're going to talk crap. But when they see a Wisconsin coach come knocking on the door, they're like, "Oh, how you doing? I missed you so much." Blah blah blah. So don't worry about it. But University of Wisconsin will still have a strong pull in Illinois, especially in the northern Illinois parts, especially in the land of giants of Crystal Lake. But that's my thing about Wisconsin, or what I've talked to high school coaches about it, and some of the small D3 college coaches still and will always respect Wisconsin football. So if you have any questions, you can email me at coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you want to, my website, the website of Deep Dish Football, deepdishfootball.com. I also have my own website on my Twitter account. Follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter and Facebook. Also on Instagram. If you like what I have to say, please send a donation or leave a tip on my on the deepdishfootball.com website. Thank you and have a good day. And the next school I will be doing is Michigan State.